Hi, this is James from the Hornbill technical support team, and this is a short tutorial to show you how to copy forms between data dictionaries. So the first thing I'm going to explain is that we get this queried a lot of times on support, is that actually there is actually two forms to your two logging calls. Is actually the call log form. As you can see here, if I go into the log new incident form, I've actually set this to green on the banner here, and in the details form of the incident it's different, it's in red. So there is two different forms, so you have to bear that in mind if you are copying forms between data dictionaries, that there is actually two. The first thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to show you the section within the data dictionary that you need to check for. Is if you go into administration and then edit current data dictionary, you'll see a section in here called log call forms and call detail forms. Now, out of the box you'll have all these particular ones here. You may well have custom ones that you've renamed yourself. In this tutorial I'm going to just copy across the incident form, the log new incident form that is, across to the other data dictionary. The one thing you'll need to remember with this is that once you've done the copying across, that you don't actually overwrite your current one. Then obviously may have issues if you do want to go back to it, or if you want to make comparisons. So if you do, also make a backup of the data dictionary before doing this. That's the safest way. So I'll go back into here in a bit more detail very soon, but I'm going to do actually the copy first. So I'm going to go to log new incident form, and within the tools menu we have copy form 2. Now here we'll show you a list of data dictionary names. You can also use this to copy to the same data dictionary if you do want to have, for example, two different incident forms. I know on the ITSMF Foundation's application there isn't a service request form. A lot of our customers actually copy the change request form to be the service request. But in this scenario I'm also going to choose my test data dictionary, which I've already created, and I'm just going to call it incident 2 so I don't overwrite the current one which is in there. So if I click OK, and that's going to make all the saves in the background, so it may take a few seconds. Just while that saves, just to bear in mind as well that make sure when you're doing these copying across that you make sure that you copy across to a data dictionary which is exactly the same version as well. That's very important. Okay, that's been completed now. So I'm just going to go to our test data dictionary. So if I go to tools and then switch data dictionary, we'll have a test one there. So I'm going to go to OK. Okay, so as we've now switched onto this one, I'm going to go to the same area within the edit current data dictionary to the log call forms, and as you can see at the bottom here, incident 2 has arrived, and obviously the incident 2 for the call details forms isn't here because we need to then copy that back across from the other version as well, from the other data dictionary. So what you may wish to do at this point is you can obviously have two incident forms. What will happen is from the drop down box here you'll have the option of which form you want to choose, and if you have two incident forms for the call details, it will also ask you when you try to open a call which form you want to open it in. So as you can see with incident 2, we've got our green banner, so we know that's different to the standard out of the box one. So just a summary and a recap. In the call incident forms here, what another thing you can do within here is obviously to you may wish to delete the older one and just rename your new one back to incident, but that's all really. That's just need to take into account that there's two forms. It will work obviously with all these different call classes. If you have any questions or queries, please leave a note.